Hi, this is Jamel with Recherche Kennels in beautiful Statesville, North Carolina. I am so excited to introduce for the first time a stunning Cavapoo boy we have for sale. This boy is Mr. Charcoal, aka Mr. Black, from Tabitha and Spurgeon's litter. He was born July 9th, so he's been in training for a little while. We waited until he gave us his normal and his natural personality so we can list him for sale. He is an absolutely stunning Cavapoo boy. We love his personality. Tabby gives us some of the most confident puppies that we ever produce. We love these litters because they're so smart. His Recherche score is 788, 7 being that he is dependent. He loves to be with people. He's friendly. He's not the most dependent puppy in his litter, but he's definitely more dependent than he is independent. He's very friendly. He loves people. He's an 8 out of 10 on activity. Obviously, when you start petting any trained Cavapoo, they're calm, laid back, they're very sweet, but he is playful. He likes to run around. His tail is always wagging. He's in such a good mood. He's a very happy puppy. And then one of the best things about this litter is they're confident, and he's probably the most confident puppy in his litter. He's not afraid, he's not timid. We believe he's do exceptional in his training because he's so smart. Size-wise, the mom is 18 pounds, the dad is 15 pounds, so we're estimating to be around 14 to 20 pounds. And so right around there, he's gonna be a Cavapoo, so he's gonna have that very smart personality, very healthy. He has black and then white on his chest. So he's basically all black with that white patch on his chest. Absolutely a stunning Cavapoo. We get a lot of people wanting these black Cavapoos. They're hard to produce, and so we're excited to be able to produce them. Now, he's able to go home after graduating either Puppy Academy, which is training till 12 weeks of age, which is October 1st. After that is Canine College, our most popular training program. That's training till 16 weeks of age, which is October 29th, right before Halloween. That's the most popular training program because the puppies have all of their shots, so you don't have to quarantine them. They can hold the restroom twice as long. And the biggest reason people like that program over the 12-week program is that their obedience commands, they grow the most between 10 weeks of age and 16 weeks of age. So many times they're up to 3 times better obedience trained at 16 weeks than they are at 12 weeks. The third training program is Master's Program, training till 20 weeks of age, which is right around Thanksgiving, November 26th. And the fourth training level is Doggy Doctor, training till 6 months of age, which is January 9th. Now, we're very flexible with those dates, so if you want to get in between the training levels because of holidays, you can do that, and we prorate the pricing, give them at the date that works best for you. Now, if you scroll down, you'll see pictures of the parents, Tabitha, Tabby, or Spurgeon. If you click on those pictures, a video is going to pop up where we summarize the parents. We talk about their health clearances. You'll notice that both parents were imported in from Europe. They come from generations of show champions and health clearances. This is the healthiest, or one of the healthiest combinations you will find in the world, and one of the healthiest that we produce. What I'd like to do now is to summarize our Puppy Training Institute, and we're going to do our best to show off Mr. Charcoal in training. He's just started training, so he's not going to wow you in his training. If you do want to see what the puppies look like and act like at the different training levels, either go to the Puppy Training Institute page or click on the link that shows you previous Tabitha puppies. You can do that, and you can see what the puppies look like and act like at the different training levels. Our Puppy Training Institute has 4 core areas. There's a couple areas that are very visible that we're going to show you on camera with the puppy that's for sale. Some of the areas are a little bit more difficult, but the one area that's very visible to show is outside training, and the big part of that is leash training. Puppies love the pull, love the tug, love to cut in front of you, and so we train them to walk on our left side. We train them that when we stop walking, they do what's called an auto sit. That's where they automatically sit without being told, without having any hand signals. They automatically sit. That it builds respect and focus on you. A couple other areas in outside training it's a little bit harder to show is car training, and then also swim training when the weather's warmer. The second area that's very visible is obedience training. All of our trainers are certified dog trainers that's been training dogs for years. They know what they're doing. They're all certified. They all can do Canine Good Citizen. They're all very good trainers, and we work on the obedience commands of sit, down, stay, come, place, kennel, and they are trained extensively in all these areas. Now, we have 3 different communication tools we use with the puppies. We use hand signals, we use words, and then we use the training lead that we will provide you. And so as they get older, they get better and better. They can hold their stay longer, they can hold their place longer, they can hold their kennel longer. They can do it with both hand signals and words only, and so they get better and better. The place is when they jump up on the Kuranda cot. You will definitely want to buy a Kuranda cot because that allows the transition for our training to go to you. It's a wonderful command. When we say kennel, they go into their kennel on their own volition. We typically keep the door open, especially as they get older. and we train them. They cannot leave the kennel or really any other door until they are released. The two other areas that's a little bit more difficult that we're going to show you just generic dogs going through this. The one area is house training. We actually spend more time in house training than all the other areas combined. That's about 2/3 of the training, and this is where we work on the most important area of potty training. Of course, we're training them not to use the restroom inside and the signal eventually to go outside. A puppy at 12 weeks of age can typically hold the restroom about 1 hour during the day, whereas a puppy at 6 months can do 4 hours. The same thing is with crate training. We train them to sleep at night in their crate, eat in their crate, and a 12-week-old can typically sleep around 4 to 5 hours without having to be let out, and a 6-month-old, it's 6 to 10 hours. So obviously the longer they're in training, the longer they can be crate trained. We also, though, while they're in house training, we train them not to jump up on us, not to chew things in the house, not to bite our hands. It's very extensive. And then the last area is socialization training. Many people worry about getting a trained or older puppy is that they won't bond. Well, because of our socialization program, our puppies bond very quickly. In fact, we've never had a client complain about that. And so in our socialization, we're training them not to be afraid of thunderstorms. We're training them not to be afraid of the hair dryer, of the blow dryer, of a vacuum cleaner. We have a TV in our puppy training area, in our house training area, where we're socializing them. They go on field trips when they get older. We work extensively on them being handled. We have 20 plus people that work for us, so these puppies are handled by multiple people and they're socialized extensively. That is our Puppy Training Institute. Now, if you're interested in this puppy, read through this entire page. If you scroll to the bottom, you'll see pictures that we just took. Right above the pictures are the prices for each training level. Now, some people do have a hard time finding the prices, so in this video, we're going to show you where prices are found on a typical page. But the prices you see in this video may not be this exact puppy. You do need to look at their page. And then right below this video is a link that says, click here to fill out puppy application. Click on the link, fill it out. We will respond to you within 24 hours. Thank you so much for taking time to watch this video of Mr. Charcoal. Again, this is a beautiful Cavapoo boy from Tabitha and Spurgeon's Litter. Thank you so much, and God bless.